Welcome to Kissimmee, Florida, where pool play in the NCCAA Division I Women's Championship ends here. There's one ticket left to be punched in the title game, and one of these two teams will earn that final spot. The formula for Grace College, the tournament's top seed, is simple. A win and tie, and you're off to the title game against Dallas Baptist. Meanwhile, for Erskine, things get a little more complicated. You got to win and then do so in impressive fashion. But if Erskine were to win by 3 goals, they would go off to the title. Good evening, everyone, and welcome aboard. I'm Kyle Rush as we get set to bring you this one, and it should be a thriller as Erskine will be battling for their tournament lives as they had drama in the South region, and now they'll have drama again here tonight. Katie Cobble, as we look at the starting lineups for the Flying Fleet, is one to keep an eye on. 7 goals and assists on the year. And Cobble had 2 goals against Bob Jones in the season opener. And she was also good in their last game here in this tournament. As for the other side and the top seed in Grace College, it is a host, but it is started by the junior goalkeeper in Napoleon, Ohio. She has been quite good and looks to keep her team perfect in pool play. We got a fun atmosphere here for this one. Both teams' contingent has traveled well, and the men's soccer team from Erskine here as well, and they'll be part of the festivities this evening. Glad you could join us and have you along as well on the NCCAA network. And we're ready for soccer. This will be the final game in pool play. The championship game waits in the ballots. But which one will be headed there to meet Dallas Baptist, who has roared through pool play to this point? Dallas Baptist so far, 30 goals, none allowed in pool play. It'll be a tall task for whoever comes out of this one, but that's Saturday. This is now. We got to get there. As Grace College in the red and black stripes, and the Flying Fleet in the white shirts, black shorts. As we are underway, drifted back to the back line. It'll be played on there. Step forward looking for room and runs out of it. It was a good move by Larry Moore initially. Was this ball played in? Well, played along the back line. As Grace College defeated Warner on Tuesday, the 6th seed, 3-0. Warner then turned on Wednesday and beat Erskine. That's why the importance of the utmost for Erskine to win and do so emphatically. This one swung to the far side, and it'll hop out of play. Misplayed just a bit. And it'll be a throw for Erskine. Be interesting to see, especially early, how often do they change anything tactfully, trying to be aggressive, knowing they need to end the day with a 3-goal advantage to play for the title, or do they play it a bit as normal, see how the game flow takes, and then dictate in the second half? Time will tell. This one's gone far side, looking for the cross in. And it's scooped up there. Well, the first real challenge in goal. And it wasn't that bad. As Cheyenne Fuller out of Greenville, South Carolina, made the stop. Lancers trying to develop something here. They'll get the throw. as Blackwood triggers in. Now some room to operate. Top of the box. And they've won the corner. Well, the first corner kick from either side in the match so far. So corner to come here. They evaluates now the delivery. Back toward the near post. Batted around in the air. It was a good ball in, and now the Flying Fleet look to clear, go on the counter. Unable to do so, at least not yet. That's out of play. It'll be a throw for Grace College. Now pushing on. No whistle given there. Well, both teams think they should be the one to throw, and it will be Erskine who will make the delivery. Nearly 5 minutes gone, opening 45 minutes. And looked like a throw violation, so now roll reverse, so now Grace College will throw it in. Put back in play, now looking for space. And they've won another corner. So another corner to come. Mosinger will go to take it again. And she dribbles it all the way. That corner gets it placed where she would like. They try to deliver the first strike in the contest. Comes all the way out to the goal line. It will be a goal kick. As Fuller will boot it away. Anything other than a 3-goal win or more from Erskine would send Grace College to the title game. It's a battle for possession here. Now it's sent back, and will do so right along the boundary. Kept in, now sent. Looking to send it forward. Oh, chance the other way. Run developing here, but it's going to get all the way to the Lancer back line and sent to Blackwood, their keeper. As Meade sent it that way, it was a good run from Brittany Gardner. If you follow this Erskine club, she'll make several of those. As will 9 in the red and black in Larrymore. She scored in their game against Warner. Aaron Crew tosses it in. A vicious challenge there. That'll warrant the whistle. And Lancers wanted to play quickly. And our head referee wants to make sure it's in the proper spot, so Crew will do it again. Delivers toward goal off a hop. It was a bit tricky there for a moment. But Fuller, the senior, able to track it down. And if you were following action throughout the day on this field in the NCCAA network, wind was a major factor. It is not now. It is as calm as it's been perhaps all tournament. And you follow this Grace College team as there are few players who are able to play, but they wanted to come support their team. Who weren't on the team charter, but now looking to turn. Oh, that was a good turnaround ball from Cabrel, who's playing with that club you see on our right hand. And she probably couldn't injure it further, and soccer played with your feet. She didn't want to miss her chance to compete for a national title. Played into her here. The ball sent well high and low. It'll be a goal kick coming for Bethany Blackwood, junior keeper out of Napoleon, Ohio. Gardner. Hounding crew here, and eventual foul will go against Gardner and Erskine. So played in from there. Erskine now sending a ball in toward goal, and this will be an easy field for Blackwood. An ambitious try from Rufo. Gardner again wins it. But can she find help? She does, but all the way to the back line. They work it back in from there. Good pressure from the Lancers as Mosinger helped turn it around. Dangerous ball here. Couldn't quite get to square around on it. Still loose, though, toward the penalty area. Now played back and cleared. Played along down the side. Back toward Crew. Now running forward. Alboy. Long run here. Chance coming for the Lancers, perhaps. And a collision far side. It is a foul. Is it more than that? Nothing appeared. And yes, I believe we will get a booking to go with it. They will stop the clock. It is a yellow. First booking, as Jane Ashley Meredith will get the yellow card. They stop the clock with 33-36 in the opening half. And Grace College will take the free kick here. Looks far side, hand in the air. Now ball is out of the backside. Can anyone get to it? And now out it will be a throw. But it'll be a deep throw into the attacking third for the Lancers. Tossed in down the sideline. And now a chance to be cleared. There's a whistle and a free kick. So now played on. Oh, a good challenge there. You'd never know. Hampered with the club was Cabrel. Full extension trying to win the ball for her team. Now far side, run developing here. Something materializing for the Lancers, perhaps. Another noteworthy challenge and a good one. One of the Lancers still down far side. Now she's up. They want to play it back in. Looking for a cross near side. Baseline. There's the cross. Can they get the delivery? Yes, they can. And it's the Lancers who have struck first. The cross stretched across face of goal. No one could clear it out. And then the delivery to punch it home. And it's 1-0. Larimore scored again. Hanson, the assist. As Larimore, for the second consecutive games in these NCCAA championships, has found the back of the net. And that one may go a long way, putting them in the title bout. Erskine looking for the answer. Gardner asked for it, couldn't quite get it. Look to turn. We have to play back. Sent in. Can they get that ball in on the delivery? No, loose. It is a whistle. It'll be a foul. Lancers take it quickly. Mosinger. Dance down, played back. They'll work from there. Meade. Oh, there's definitely a foul there. And the stoppage as well. Will this warrant more? Very well may. It has. As they held her the second booking in a matter of moments against Erskine. Anais Garcia, the guilty party here. So free kick to come. Comes back out now. Erskine to Gardner. Looking for a run on it. Couldn't get there. Calmly handled on the back end by Grace College. Play it back, looking far side. Fizzled in, now fed through. Looking for the long ball now. As they tried to get it out wide, they were unable to do so. The back line of the defense was there for the call. It is a Grace throw, though. Ball headed around in the air. Now finds possession towards Grace, but whistle goes the other way on the foul. So Lauren Mullen puts a charge into it. Ball in the air to be had. So far it looks the Lancers quickest to it now. Nice recovery as Attaway went to go get it now. In transition, trying to shake loose, unable to do so. Oh, but awkwardly. Popped right back up. And now the Flying Vliet flying towards goal. Left for Gardner. Can she get the cross in? She does. Header on. Didn't have enough on it. would. It's able to corral it with no incident. Batted around now, head to head. Now finally the ball hits the turf. Still possession back and forth though, to and fro. Ruffo has it. Got the back of her own. Another step just too far. Sesta was there. Gardner. And a foul. Worth noting is both these men's teams in the championship. Erskine in the semifinal tomorrow. Grace Colleges as well. Both men's teams here supporting the ladies, helping make quite the atmosphere on a Thursday night. Chipped in to the back line now. Pressuring was Cobble. Nothing more came of it though. For now it's played forward and sent wide. We mentioned the semifinals that are to come for both the men's teams tomorrow of both these programs. Erskine will be tasked with slowing down the top seed in Bethel. And Grace College will take on Campbellsville in the nightcap. Semifinals start at 5 tomorrow. So who knows, certainly possible. Both these teams, although men's side, could do battle again. They tend to an injured player on the far side. It's number of Grace College. Clock stopped with 26:56 in the opening half. An athletic trainer will now walk their way over there and make sure everything's all right. And then we'll tend to her on the far sideline. Hard to tell from our vantage point what happened over there. Good to see she's up. And we'll get some assistance going over to the head table. Standing on her own, almost has to see if how soon she can run back in the contest. So that's certainly good news. Is it's put back in play. Near side looking for that cross in. Unable to get it. Erskine with possession for the moment, and then into the patrons. It's deflected aside. Possession battle for near side. Now looking for the run. They've gotten it. And out of play, it'll go for a goal kick, as it was hit perhaps too far. 1-0 in favor of the tournament's top seed. The Lancers from Grace College. The squib forward. And now played forward. And it'll be the Lancers who wind up with possession. The player that was injured has re-entered for the Lancers, so certainly good news there. Now they're on the run, far side, looking to feed a ball in. This dangerous. Can they get there? They do. Oh, the finish is a stunner. And makes it 2-0. Absolutely sensational touch on the through ball. And at the last moment, closed her shoulders and went the opposite direction into the corner. Good ball in and a better finish. And it's 2-0. Mohammed delivered the ball. Lucido delivered the goal. When you're keeping count, in your Erskine, you need 5 goals without allowing any more to find your way to the title. Just under 25 minutes remain here in the opening half. Now loose here. Can she get on it? No. Blackwood just got there in time. She thought maybe she was impeded with the moment. It was a good run. And Cobble, who's no stranger to making them for the Flying Fleet, nearly got on the end of it. Well, played back. Now forward, a chance to be had. Driven to the back line, now played back forward. Gardner dances with it, but a lot of red and black shirts around. Can't keep it and get it to a teammate. And here they come again. They're now far side. Hit shot is wide. Run started by Lucido. And another noteworthy run off the deflection. It will be another corner. Also worth knowing, neither of the top 2 seeds in this tournament have allowed a goal to this point. Dallas Baptist finishing pool play. Grace College up 2-0 here. Can they add a third? Skip in front, high above the net, and nicely taken by Fuller. Fuller's gotten it, but now Cruz got it. Headed right back into the box. Set across, there's space to be had. Possession battled for, comes back out. Now Crew. Can't track it down, ran out of room. It'll be a goal kick for Fuller. She tried to run it down on that far side and ran out of real estate. Another goal kick coming. Mention how Erskine had drama getting here in the South Regional. They were leading 2-1 against Carolina when the lights went out. not scheduled. They just turned off. And it was 4 minutes shy of a complete game. And since they weren't able to complete it, the NCCAA ended up giving both teams a bid here. Cabral and Mullen both had goals in that game for Carolina. Over Erskine against Carolina. This was played all the way back. Fuller comes well out to go get it. And thought about whether she just wanted to kick it on and pick it up for a punt. As it bounces around in the midfield, who can win it? Gets to the feet of Cobble. Cobble's turned it around. She's got Gardner out wide, sends it there. Cross back into the back post. And reaching above players of both teams is Blackwood. And a major collision. She took out a couple players, and Blackwood wanting to make sure both are okay, including one from Erskine. Good sportsmanship both sides. As Blackwood let instinct take over. As Cobble on the worst end of that collision, she seems to be fine, as hitting off with the athletic trainer, and she's deemed good to go. She'll be back in a matter of moments. Actually, the player that was involved in that collision with Grace College also being sent, so both will be over there until the ball is put back in play. And referee says they can both come back on if they wish. One does, the other does not. They actually held Cobble, so she'll have to wait just a moment longer. There's under 20 minutes to go. 2-0 Grace College. Now they've turned her loose. So both players back in. That's good to see. As the medics. This ball's hit too far into the Erskine men's team. It'll be a Grace College throw in, and taken pretty simply at that. And they lost possession here, though. And it's thrown down the far side. It'll be another Flying Fleet throw in as they try to find Cobble at the end of it. They sit in here, battle for it. Unable to quite turn it loose. Now Grace College is able to clear, but they haven't won possession yet. Forward sent right back to the fullback's way. And now it's sent toward Gardner. Can she track it down? No. A valiant run, though. The ball just hit a bit too hard. Handy footwork there. Applauded by the men's team, by Emily Crew, and it helps her team get possession as they push on. Well, you watched them last night. They have a few players that have some handy footwork in their own right. Throw comes in, they dance there. Pushed hard from behind. They play on. Couldn't quite get it through to Gardner. Now they can. But real estate runs out in a hurry as they try to get on the end of a run here, and as of now not able to do so. Through ball nearly became extremely dangerous as the Lancers threw a delivery there. Possession battle for here. And back out to the Lancers where they'll play from there. As Grace College content to keep away at the moment. Up 2-0, why not? Now they press forward. Send far side. Can they get someone to it? They do. The cross is in. It's found the back. Who needs the cross when you have a delivery like that? It's 3-0. Lofted over the head of Fuller. And location could not have been more perfect. And they celebrate the third goal of the match. And the top seed in complete control. .37 to go in the first half. And Seisha Hansen has delivered a 3-0 lead. A beauty of a goal delivered. Scotto gives run, but Blackwood, they're able to pass it along. Blackwood bobbled it for a moment, and Cobble nearly got to it. Coach Michael Voss has to like what he's seen. His team's jumped out 3-0. Now a foul on the other end, and it'd be interesting to see with that in mind, knowing what Erskine has to do to make it to the title game. Does so those key components have limited minutes in half number 2 as they get ready for Saturday, or look ahead rather to Saturday. Will require 6 goals from Erskine if they were to continue on. But it has been a trio of different goal scorers in this one for Grace College. Hansen, Lucido, both found the back of the net, and Larry Moore. It's been a complete effort. 5 shots, 4 of them on goal, an incredible efficiency. And just a 1 shot on goal on 2 shots for the Flying Fleet. Erskine now will try to clear, unable to do so. A chance to be dropped right back in. As substitutions to come on here. A couple new faces for the Lancers with 12:45 to go in half number one. Lancers have had quite a bit of competition leading in, 9-3-1. As Moretti's in for Tuma. And Koch in for Lucido. It's played down the far side. Looking for another cross, and Erskine has other ideas. They excuse it out of play. They throw it in far side, and a sliding stop there, punches it out of play. And remember, the Flying Fleet a little slow to get up. They go to check on her. She seems fine. So that good news. Oh, Hardy challenge there, trying to win the ball, unable to do so, and add a foul from behind. So another deep set piece for a team that has 5 shots, 4 of them on goal. And you would think another chance coming. As Vandenboom will take the kick here. Waits for the ready whistle. As it now is ready. Negotiates it through the Erskine wall. It got through, but the final touch was wide. It'll be a goal kick. It was a good idea, though. Drifts back to the back line. As they tried to turn it in, and it was thrown out. Play forward there, waiting for it to come to their feet. It does. Now played near side, back to her. Gardner trying to keep it in, unable to do so. It's booted on by Meade. Play to the back. Under 10 to go, first half. Well, mind you, at halftime, we'll have a breakdown of the first half. Take a peek ahead a bit. Chance here. Fuller alertly saw the opportunity coming early and stepped to it. And squashed the opportunity. We'll get you all the critical numbers from the first 45 minutes. As the clock will stop with 9:02. As a member of the Lancers takes a moment and looks like maybe a nosebleed as he will step off. And we'll send a sub 4. It could be under the chin as well. Tough to see. Another way, sub on. And the athletic training staff will tend to her. As you look back at task for Erskine, we mentioned need 6. Last time they've allowed multiple goals in any game. You have to go all the way back to October the 10th against Marion. It was the second of 2 defeats in a row. Playing on the near side, looking for the throw in. She asked for it, now she got it. And Crew has the ball at her feet, and subs come. Elbow in, meet out. As this one knocked out of play and quickly be triggered in. Hansen was right there on it. 17 in the red and black, wearing the captain bracelet. She wants the ball sent. Oh, the flick to her, not quite strong enough. Now the Flying Fleet trying to materialize an opportunity. Runs off Crew and captain the other way. Made the early point. Quickly rifled in, this one down toward Gardner. Into the penalty area there and sent aside. Tossed in, they wanted the handball, they're going to get it. As Kohler, her forearm got on it, and Captain and Hansen trying to make her case. Pair of captains will form the wall here. Rufo looks to square the opportunity. That's set toward the top bar. It was a good strike, just high. Wouldn't have been much Blackwood could have done up there. As is, it goes sailing past as we go inside of 6 minutes. Nice job there by Eaker. But now the run is on from Tate. And they try to get the cross in. Battle for it. Now send into the mid. Erskine trying to get there, but it's Grace College maintaining the possession. They go to that far window again. And it'll be a Erskine throw. It's down the boundary. Play back in. Now the Lancers want to get wide. Oh, it was played well there. Touch back to her. Flying Fleet on the run. Can they put something on the end of it? No. Back line of the Lancers holds steady. As when they've been tasked with making a stand, they've done it. No exception there, as Kohler was the one that did the job that time. Garner couldn't send it far enough to get it to Cobble. This one taken away. This one could get to Cobble. It does. Top of the box. Oh, big challenge there. And the whistle will give the kick to Grace College with 3:20 to go. The Lancers firmly in front here. 3-0 as final minutes tick on here in the opening half. Now a chance to be had here. Fed into Gardner. Feeds one in. Not quite able to get it there though. Flying Fleet keeping it at this end the last couple minutes though. Trying to continue the pressure. Down Main Street, she's come with a strike and missed wide. Cabrel tried it that time. And hands over her head as she knows she missed that one. As the chance began to present itself, wasn't able to get as much on it as she wanted due to the heavy pressure coming from the Lancers, as you might expect at the top of the penalty area. Sent back, now cleared. A dangerous clearance, now the run could be on. Fuller needs to retreat, she does. Ball sent in, trouble here. An imperative challenge taken and made. Gutsy play by Garcia. Got a piece of it to keep a one-on-one opportunity away from her keeper. And we'll get another corner. 112. Mains, no, it was a throw quickly put in. Another good challenge in the box. Threat not gone yet, though. Not by a long shot. Push to the bar. Rebound. Sent back out to the top. And Fuller shouting for her teammates to get out of the box as she's been under pressure early and often. I'm hoping it doesn't come more. Last 40-some seconds or so. It was cool. It was pressured, and now this one's sent on. 25 seconds to work. There's time for this run here. Has she touched it? Well, she has. Oh, she just got a little too much of it. She got it to the foot that she wanted and got to keep her far enough out and just misfired. And that will how the first half comes to a close. Erskine and ear miss to close it. But Grace College has had 3 find the back of the net. And the top seed leads it 3-0. And they find themselves 45 minutes away from a trip to the title game. We're back with halftime stats as we roll on the NCCAA network.
One-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
The NCCAA mission states, we serve members by setting association standards, developing communications resources, providing regional and national competition, and partnering in outreach to our communities and the world. Bylaws, eligibility, statistics, and championships are all part of being an athletic association. Our services help propel intercollegiate athletics on and off campus. We intentionally place our student athletes and coaches in Christian service projects during championship events to answer the question, what would Christ do in these communities?
Our world's been rocked by fear and economic uncertainty, but Columbia International University is praying for you. We invite you to invest in yourself by enrolling in our #1 rated online programs. We promise you an affordable, high-quality education and a place of peace. Enroll today.
The NCCAA mission states, we are committed to equipping student athletes and coaches to make a positive impact for Christ. Equipping student athletes and coaches involves the creation and distribution of tools and resources needed for a particular purpose. We promote outreach and ministry for the enhancement of athletic competition with a Christian perspective. One tool is Game Plan for Life, a character initiative to promote the biblical characteristics of love, integrity, faith, and excellence. Equipping student athletes with a game plan will remain with them throughout their entire lives.
Campus will help me to get a job, get my master's, to prepare myself for the world.
It offers students a tremendous amount of opportunity to get real-world experience.
We see Christian students, non-Christian students. We see people from every walk of life.
It's such a good place to be.
It kind of reminds me of home. Your teachers actually look out for you here. You feel invited as soon as you walk in.
You're not going to find any better place to help students achieve what they want.
The NCCAA mission states, "We are an association of Christ-centered collegiate institutions whose mission is to use athletic competition as an integral component of education, evangelism, and encouragement." The impact of the NCCAA has been felt for 50 years throughout the country and around the world. Encouraging mission trips is at the heart of this impact. We know short-term missions impacts everyone involved and changes the trajectory of lives. Sometimes it can affect the missionary as much or more than those being served. Our Sports Ministry Fund has supported more than 5,000 individuals via domestic and international missions. We exist not only to crown national champions, but to share the love of Christ wherever it is needed.
A one-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
Welcome back to Kissimmee, Florida, as we get set for half two. You took a look at the stats brought to you by Score International. As the teams have retaken the field, they'll flip directions. And we'll get ready for the second 45 minutes. As Grace College well on their way to the date with Dallas Baptist on Saturday. Championship game, Division I on the ladies' side, set to take place at 5:30 or thereabouts on Saturday afternoon or evening, depending how you look at it. But they know they'll get a fight from these Flying Fleet. Last few minutes they did right at the end of the half. It was nearly the first goal for Katie Cobble and Erskine right as time expired. What will happen in these 45 minutes? Battle in the mid there. Now played back. Dropped nicely. Now forward. In combination, Attaway and Rufo. Played in out. Good ball here. As down with a purpose. When Meredith down the sideline, tries to get a cross in. Dangerous ball here. And they shielded it from goal, at least for the moment, did the Lancers. And a foul will send it back that way. Free kick comes on. And a whistle and another one to come as a foul from behind. And the Lancers appeared they wanted to take it fairly quickly. Now they'll slow things down a little bit. And just a play back from Kohler. As they trying to meticulously set up a surge here. Battling for winning possession, now sending it far side, and the opposite side there to get it for the Flying Fleet. That was a dangerous ball that lurked in. Now the backside, step forward. They operate in front of Lancer bench. Now send it back to mid. Rufo. She's got a step here. Fit it in, Caudill. As Cobble tried to get on the end of another one. Now it's the Lancers on the march. Needs to be cut off there defensively, and is. Nicely done by Sesta. And quickly set the other way. And scooped up by Blackwood. Battle at the feet here, now looking, get it to her back line, and does. Dometics swings it near side. And they go to move forward, but it's a turnover. Pressure's on here. But a nice recovery as Ashley Meredith got to it. At least kept him out of the penalty area for the moment. Another clearance back. See a lot of good spacing from the Lancers. As they're content with the way things look now. And trying to keep it there as the throw to come. Approaching 5 minutes gone. And the Lancers sensing they are 5 minutes closer to the prize, and we'll get a deep free kick here. Really. And then the box just outside of it. And an opportunity to add to their 3-0 lead. As they talk strategy before they get the ready for play. Ready to mark this one. It's the second one through. Shot on. And handled by Fuller. Good design there. But credit Fuller, she wasn't fooled. Now another run in and sent aside by Domenics. One of the anchors on that back line, along with Anais Garcia and Ashley Meredith. I mean, tough to crack at times, although the Lancers have found ways. In the first 45 minutes, did so 3 times. They managed their way to find the back of the net. Well, you know, the psyche thing is the Lancers of Grace College would love to keep the shutout intact, and say through their pool they did the same thing Dallas Baptist did, and that is go through unscathed and have a clean score sheet throughout. Blackwood handles the goal kick. Erskine might have something to say about that, though. Played forward, challenge there. Good ball down. Can they get on the end of it? Looking for the cross. Hampered, excellent footwork to the delight of our teammates. It's in the box now, but is there enough help there? Now we'll send out a play. So now thrown in. And they'll stop the clock because the athletic training staff will have to come out. There's an injured member of the Flying Fleet over there by the bench. Don't know if she collided with it or what, but certainly hope they're all right. Well, she's up on her feet. A limp, but walking it off for sure. As Cabral will wonder, and she's going to get a sub here. As it's going to take a little more time at the very least before she tries to go back in. So they'll make an allowance for that. Sent now the box area. Looking to turn around. Looks to play off of that. Does me. Now it's Erskine wanting to make their run and played. You know, we mentioned at the top the wind had died down. It has picked up substantially since this half has started. This will be an Erskine throw. Appears it may be more than that. It is. It's a free kick as there was a whistle there. So the Flying Fleet will have an opportunity, maybe get on the end of one. Line drive towards the front post. And it is a corner. So Erskine will get their first attempt on a corner kick of the night. This will only be the third in the game. Grace College had 2 in that first half. Ball sent, near post bound, Blackwood. Oh, she did well there. As it popped into the air to the back post. And she made the measuring adjustment necessary and reeled it in. Well, the Lancers play it forward. Looking for a spark run of their own. Intercepted, defended nicely. By Ashley Meredith, and she got out for a moment, but as the ball bounds out of play, it is a Grace College throw, and then good pressure to win it back. Skipped in now. Down the sideline, it's a good one there. As the Flying Fleet will press on, but a whistle, a foul. It's given the other way. So Grace College will get the free kick and turn things around. As it was a good ball sent down toward Portal, but unable to get on the end of it. Settled down. Then battled for Rufo. Nice play in. Chance to be had. Through ball sent. Looking for that crosser now. Unable to find it. And harmlessly trickles over the inline. And a goal kick will come of it. I think it's time to remind you that the NCCAA network is powered by SCORE International. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreinternational.org/NCCAA to find out more. Looking to send in now. Cobble. No one there at the top of the box, though, for Erskine. And on near side, flag up. It'll be out of bounds on a Erskine throw. Cobble again trying to get to it. Can she get down this end line? She does. And I believe she's won a corner. The second one of the second half and the game. Cobble over there to take it. Wind should help steer it toward the front of goal. And in this case, behind the goal. So a little threat was had there, and it'll be a goal kick. Perhaps that wind direction affecting a little bit of the strategy here from the Lancers is on goal kicks, not as many deep balls sent. So keeping them short and on the ground, trying to methodically work their way forward. Gardner chisels in. Cobble tries to get around on this one. Can't turn it far enough. Another goal kick coming. We'll see if Blackwood and the Lancers have the same approach. In this next goal kick, it appears they will. What they've done certainly most of this half. As it's a quick pass to either wing. Binkert has been the recipient of several of them. And then try to manufacture a possession forward. This time, though, it's turned out of play. And it'll be an Erskine throw. Under a half hour remaining. And that's the time left until jubilation will set in, assuming everything holds for the Lancers. If this score would flip, there'd be a very different tension. Coming in, Erskine needed to win by 3 goals to get to the title game. They trail by that number. Gardner tries to win it for the Flying Fleet and does. He wins a throw anyhow. Over on the far boundary. Now sent and played in. Looks to turn around. Good ball set for Gardner, but too far. Off the deflection and wins a throw. We'll give Erskine this. They have had it on their side of the pitch much more frequently. And this last, or I should say first 17 minutes or so, half number 2. As this one's played too far and Blackwood gets a free kick. Blackwood waits her time and subs come on. I played it short again, and reading it well was Cobble. Nearly turned it into an opportunity. Instead, the counter on, and it might be the opportunity the other way. Looking for the cross. There's room to do it. Sent in front of goal. Now for the header. Couldn't get on the end of it. Crossed the face of goal twice, and that's often lethal. As Binkert delivered the first ball in, give credit to Fuller as the receiver of the Binkert cross couldn't cash it home because of Binkert's position, but another cross sent in And Fuller scoops it up before Binkard could finish it off. Shoes ready on the back post. And some of the back line of the Flying Fleet imploring, and we can push it forward. Sensing they've had those opportunities. Cobble perhaps one here. She's off to the races, but it's sent back the center back, and they'll clear from there. Didn't have enough help forward. Near side looks to turn the corner. And same team, and sort of look at each other and realize a mistake was made. Now they got to defend together. And a touch will win the throw. As you saw that brief look from Ashley Meredith as she nearly ran into Garcia, they sort of looked at each other. Wait a minute. Fighting for possession for the wrong team. Oh, lengthy strike there. So that had all kinds of pace and got the attention of the gentleman warming up on the field behind for second Division II game of the night that will take place about 45 minutes from now. I had a couple of them looking over impressed at that strike as Bob Jones and Randall will do battle at 7:30. In Division II action, this play down. Turn far side now. What opportunity could develop from that? None yet. As Erskine looks to push forward. Cobble. And again, he gets to midfield. Again, it's chipped in. Can Rufo get there? No. She gave a run at it, but wasn't quite able to. Can she get to this through ball? No. Again, the back line for the Lancers so strong. The communication they have together. No one each should play each ball. And a challenge from behind as Lingard took the foul. And now an injured member of the Flying Fleet. A little slow to get up, and the athletic trainer will come to her. Believe that's Rufo. So they tend to Rufo, and all they do want to pass along that Central Christian College of the Bible is now offering the Master of Arts in Ministry Leadership at its Missouri and Kentucky campuses. It's a very affordable and distinctive program, combines online career coaching and an on-campus course to enhance personal leadership skills and congregations toward health. Now's the time to advance your ministry. Find out more at cccb.edu. And it's good to see Rufo coming off on our own power. Sent in a whistle. As there wasn't ready for play marked. As the sub was being made, so now ready to go. Take two. The mulligan, if you will. Now they have the whistle to play on. Sent toward the back post. Fuller got there. Anxious moments there as she had to dodge Cabral. Her own player there who had to duck out of the way, trying to avoid deflecting it with the head of her own. And Fuller read it well. Good possession had here from Erskine. Garcia. Gardner, good piece of footwork there. Looks to send forward. There's another black and red shirt that's been the theme all night. Anytime a brief moment or a brief run, the Lancer has been there to defend it. The best look coming right before the half. Again, run far side, turned aside, and here come the Lancers. No scoring the first 20 minutes and change here in half number 2. That's more than okay with the Lancers as they're sensing the finality of them being in the title game is approaching. That comes 22 minutes from now. Everything will be official. And the title matchup will be the tournament's top 2 seeds. Grace College, Dallas Baptist. That will be a fine game indeed. But question's still there. Will Grace, as did Dallas Baptist, get there unscathed and have the perfect record with a shutout intact throughout pool play? Or this earlier mentioned Dallas Baptist went through pool play winning their 3 games, going 3-0, and a combined 30-0 count. 15-0, 10-0, and 5-0 were their scores. It's 3-0 here. Gardner chips in, trying to get a little closer. And easily handled by Blackwood. And that one's banged out of play. So it'll be a throw. Erskine tries to put the pieces together and deliver the first goal. So it took a little bit to be whistled a direction. It would be a Lancers throw in. Turned around and has to be played back again to the back line as Gardner tries to run it down and unable to do so. Members of the Flying League men's team trying to push it the right direction. Get the throw their way. Battle for. Got to it. Oh, got a good ball in. Just past Cable. As Devin K. Broll sent it forward. That's been a heck of a combination. Cable, 2 goals against Bob Jones in the season opener. Cable had an assist on one of them and a goal in the South Regional game. That was canceled in the 66th minute. And worth noting, they've had to fill the void of the Flying Fleet of Liza Demede, who led the team in minutes played a year ago in that midfield. Looking to step up, chip it back in here. Nicely done. Just a little too much on it. It was well played by Barrios. As a junior defenseman, saw the opportunity to keep it forward, did. Just had a little too much behind it. Now turned and played back. As the Lancers play a bit of keep away. Trying to maintain possession and watch the clock tick away. Leading 3-0. Again, it's a nice play by Barrios. Can anyone get to the end of it? Only one there is Blackwood. As Gold Cakes have changed things up now, as first time in a while she's sent one deep off the goal kick. Now played along. Looking for the opening. Well, they could swung it to the far side. Brinkwood at the ready with some room, but instead it's intercepted. And looking to press forward. But Erskine takes possession for themselves. Attaway sends a good ball down. Ashley Meredith trying to chase it down. And she wins the throw. As subs come on. One per side before Ashley Meredith triggers the throw. .22 remaining until these Lancers will celebrate a trip to the title game. As Aaron Crew stepped out and Peyton Miller in. And a vicious challenge. It's a yellow. As that was right in front of the box. And now challenge. They'll help her to her feet. Good to see she's all right. And even after such a strong challenge and getting the booking, wanting to make sure she was all right, the guilty party as well for Erskine. So you love to see that. Going hard there. Nothing malicious behind it. So now, Brinkwood dances with it near side. And played too far. Quickly tossed in. Ashley Meredith wants it back. Does so. Tried to send it ahead. Cottle knows what to do with it there. Tries to send it forward. Unable to do so. As it's Amber Mead who's able to control and send it to the back line. Desperately trying to get by was Barrios instead. Grace College was able to send it away. Gardner turns one in, trying to time the run. Was Tyson unable to get there. Now Binkert dances on Ashley Meredith. Finds a gap between them. There's space here. Hesitates, buys her time. Dances, lost possession. The men's team, Grace College, was waiting for a strike from Binkert. They may get it yet, and a whistle foul. Bring your kick on with 13:15 to go. And everyone all right? And they'll stop the clock at 12:58. As the referee has a brief chat with Binkert. Maybe seeing the necessity of a challenge like that in this spot. Low kick sent in play and well wide of Tyson as he sort of rolled ahead knowing that was too far. She wasn't going to get there. As more subs come on, we wind at 12:35. And some of the players on the bench start high-fiving around. They sense the celebration. Elena Vieira Rijo, sophomore from the Netherlands, is checked in for the first time for Grace College. Played along the back line. Also in is Gabby Valdez. The reception after winning possession from her bench. Now taken back the other way, fed into the middle. Erskine all over it though. And forces the Lancers to play to the back end. Now then, Binkert, nice touch and go there. Chance coming. Leaking to the front of the box. There's a tackle there, but no whistle. They play on, now the counter on. Cable tries to keep possession, unable to do so, and this one might be more than just a foul. It will. And Cable will pick up the yellow. So the fourth booking in the game. And a free kick will come from it. Championship to be played at 5:30. And Erskine, their season and run in this tournament will come to an end. But there will be a national championship to be played for Grace College as they enter the top seed and will make their way to the title game. As Blackwood sends it deep now, battled for. Played back. Battle for possession here. Fence won some players in that don't get in very often. They're going as if it's 0-0, trying to leave their mark. This season not over for Erskine at the conclusion of play today. They will have Conference Carolina play in the spring, February through first bit of April. And they'll look to make a run in that league, and experience they've had here would make you think they will certainly have the opportunity to do so. As we're under 10 to play. We're to the far side. Can they find a cross in from there? A whistle, and it will be a throw. Now fed into the middle. Long run's got to get there, and she does. As Fuller read it. And due to the nice defending, and not just Fuller getting there, but the defensive back shielding oncoming players to it, it was no contest for Fuller as she picked it up. Play to the back line now. On a run from there and knocked out of play. It will be a Lancer throw in. Looking to try to play it in was Portal. Unable to do so. As more subs come on. There's a Rufo again. As Tyson will check out. Clock running at 7.5 minutes remaining. That's how long till Grace College will officially punch their ticket to the title game against Dallas Baptist. Two teams that through pool play have looked like championship contenders. And they will both have an opportunity to win one. It should be a fascinating matchup on Saturday evening. Hope you join us for that one on the NCCAA network. It's a play back. Now forward far sideline. Trying to tap dance that way and runs out of room. sent forward, pressing on the flying fleet. A strike from distance, and it one hops Blackwood. And Blackwood did well to make sure that one didn't squirt free. You know, some of the banter between fan bases, both will be able to say leading into Saturday, if the score holds the final 5:57, they held their opponent scoreless through pool play. Although both teams have come close to allowing one. Go back to the opening game in pool play where Dallas Baptist won 15-0. Carolina missed the penalty kick that would have put one on the board. Now this is a good cross in. Required the full attention of Blackwood. And she was able to turn it aside and corral it. First, get a lot of credit. They haven't gone anywhere. A couple real quality runs last couple minutes, and they may not be done making them yet. The step in. Ball still loose, and again, Blackwood will go retrieve it off the deflection. Under 5 minutes to play. Blackwood bombed away, and as they fought for the ball in the air, when a foul comes, and they will stop the clock at 4:31. As one of the Erskine players, a little slow to get up, and looks like a cramped way. She's being stretched out there. So teammates helping her out. And as Tyson helped her out, a sub will come on. As Cabral will make her way to the sideline, and that's exactly what she does. Lays on bench out there to be stretched out. In the meanwhile, Lauren Mullen has checked in. Ball sent forward. Breakered. Still loose in the box. And 4:18 to go. Going to make sure she's okay. And as Binker made the run and got sandwiched between a couple defenders. So they held the clock at 4:16 until this one's kicked away. And just a touch will do it. They wind on. Now, trying to get the cross in is Binkert. Unable to do so. Nice weave here. Oh, good piece of soccer. Cross driven to the near post, defended well. Good sequence there from both sides. And Rufo sends it out. As Frick teamed up well, did Fricka with Binkert. Trying to find final touch. No goals here in the second half with 3:25 to go. But that could potentially change. Good ball in here. And defended beautifully again. It's been the story of both these back lines here in half number 2. They've both been solid. As Emma Chambers will throw it in. She gets applause from the sideline as try to weave their way toward the corner. And somehow dances out of there. with room to operate. Shot on goal. And Fuller was there. Oh, how pretty was that? Got away the shot off the left foot. Man, I tell you what, that was impressive footwork, and Grace College's men team was quite impressed. They're making as much noise as anybody. They know how hard it is to do that out of that corner position. As we wind inside of 2 minutes now. Knocked out of play will be a Lancer throw. And they try to turn it. And unable to keep it in play when doing so. A few more substitutions on. As Aguilar checks in. Along with Keely Marchant. The senior gets some time in these NCCAA championships. And Blackwood swinging outside, inside a minute to go. And the celebration will begin, I'm sure, before they get to work tomorrow. As Erskine will quickly try to fire in. 30 seconds remain. Can they get one more shot and be the first to score on Grace College in this tournament? Lancers, though, with possession. And will zing it out of play. 10 seconds remain. And played out. And that is how this one will play out. The celebration is on as the bench for Grace College comes roaring out to meet those on the field. And they will be in the title game. And the celebration will continue into the night as Grace College will win it 3-0 and will meet Dallas Baptist. Both come unbeaten unbeaten and unscathed in the score sheet. As we turn you to our score of the game, it was the third and final goal of the night, but no less impressive. As this one had looked for a moment like it perhaps was a cross, but it had much more makings than that. As Hansen delivered on the far side. And that was the finishing touches as far as goals go. And now Grace College acknowledging their fans. They'll all be there Saturday, make no doubt about that, at 5:30 when they take on Dallas Baptist. So for our entire NCCAA Network crew, I'm Kyle Rush saying so long, where Grace Christian has punched their ticket to a championship dance on Saturday afternoon. To watch this game or any other NCCAA championship games, you can go to nccaa.org/network and watch them on demand, or find the NCCAA Network app on your TV streaming device. The Lancers are on to Championship Saturday.